faith and are filled with an inexpensive and glorious joy, for you are receiving the goal of your faith, the salvation of your souls. Concerning this salvation, the prophets who spoke of the grace that was to come to you, search intently and with greatly care, trying to find out the time and circumstances to which the Spirit of Christ in them was pointing when he predicted the sufferings of Christ and the glories that would follow. See, we got to suffer. We got to go through some things. Christ went through it, so why not us? And he said it was revealed to them that they were not serving themselves but you. See, we got to get to that place where it's not about us, but it's about you, Lord. It's all about you, Lord, not about me. Nothing I can do, but it's all about you. I can't even breathe on my own, but it's about you, Lord. See, when we come in God's house, we got to learn that nothing we do is about us. We got to reverence God. That's why when she got up and danced, I want my worship to be pure. I want my heart to be with your heart, seek you, and I want to seek your face. Right. And one of these days, I want to see God's face. I don't know about you, but I do. I want to see his face. And there's some things that we got to do in order to get there. And the first one he's saying is just be obedient. Then he says, even angels long to look into these things. He said, therefore prepare your minds for action. Be self-controlled. Yes. Yep. Set your hope fully on the grace to be given you when Jesus Christ is revealed. As obedient children, do not conform to the evil desires you had when you lived in ignorance. He's telling you to come up out of this thing. Amen. Come up on out of this thing. You got to be different than what you was when you was living in sin. You say, I'm a child of God now. You better act like a child of God. Yes. You better walk like a child of God. Yes. You better think like a child of God. Yes. See, you got to do some things differently than what you did before. Yes. And he said, since you call on a Father who judges each man's work impartially, live your life as strangers here in reverent fear. See, you shouldn't get comfortable in this world. This is like passing through. See, we're not here to stay here because we're trying to get to a new place. A new place. I don't know about you, but I don't want to stay here because this place is going to pass away. All things have become new. I want to go to that new place. Then he says, for you know that it was not with perishable things such as silver or gold that you were redeemed from the empty way of life handed down to you from your forefathers, but with the precious blood of Christ, a lamb without blemish or defect. He was chosen before creation of the world, but was revealed to these last times for your sake. Through him you believe in God, who raised him from the dead and glorified him, so your faith and your hope are in God. Now that you have purified yourself by obeying the truth, so that you have sincere love for your brothers, love one another deeply. He didn't say a little bit. He said love one another. See, that's the problem with us now. We don't love each other. Yes. We don't. We say we do. So we can speak words all day long. But love is an action word. Love is what love does. If I see my brother or my sister down, I'm supposed to be there to help them pick them up. No matter what they're going through, I don't turn my back on them. I don't talk about them. I don't look sideways at them. I'm there to really and genuinely love them. And I wish our people would get this love thing, because there's so many of our young men are dying and young women on the streets today. But if we would turn that hate into love, oh, what a mighty time it would be. Because we're going to be raising up that nation that he wants so bad to do, but we're killing each other. And then when the white man comes in and start to kill, what else do we have? What else? Because see, they're killing off the seed. But we don't see that seed. And I wish this murdering spirit, we got to pray, you all. We got to get together and we got to start praying. If it's just once a day at a certain time, pray for this murdering spirit to get up out of Phoenix City and Columbus. Amen. Every day somebody's been shot. Every day somebody's being killed. Yes, Lord. This is not of God. No, it's not. This thing is not of God. This is of jealousy and envy and strife, because you want what I want. Come on. And God got something for all of us. And see, that's what's going wrong with us, even in the church. We can't get past, God give somebody this gift, I want her gift. But God said, I got this for you to do. Come on. And we got to get to that place where we let God use us in the capacity that he needs to use us. And stop stop trying to walk in somebody else's shoes and walk in your shoes. I can't walk in nobody else's shoes because I don't know what you done been through. My shoes get heavy enough for me to walk in. I don't want to walk in nobody else's stuff. I want to do what God is hard enough for me to do what God called me to do. Why I want to take up somebody else's stuff? And God has called us to a place where we got to stand up and get to that place where we can do it in the church. And people can see us in the church. Then we'll have a chance out there in the world. But right now, we sitting here and we can't do nothing out there. So we got to get to that place where we got to ask God, what is our calling? And operate in that calling. Because God said, I got plenty of work. Harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. We got to get busy. And it's not just in this house here. It's outside. That's why so much dying is going on. Because people look at the church and they say, ain't no love in there. They fight amongst each other in the church. Sisters and brothers don't even speak to each other and don't know why they ain't speaking to one another. And God is saying, it's a new day. We got to change. We got to come up out of that place. See, Jesus died on that cross that he took the pain out of pain. So why are we going through all this stuff? At the foot of the cross, Jesus took everything that we need. He got it there. Sickness, heartache, pain. We just got to get out and move. We got to get up and stop laying dormant. Get up. God said, get up from where you are. Get up. It's time to get up. He said, for we have been born again. And we have. We should be the same. How you say you're born again and people don't see nothing different about you? How you say you're born again, but we supposed to look like Christ and emulate him. And we walking around raising